Hey Q93 listeners, this is 5 Rounds with Niki and Nader. We're going to give you all the sports talk right here, right now. It's been a big week in sports. A lot of stuff's happening. Super Bowl's coming up. And the All-Star players were announced too long ago. One of our own is going to be on the starting lineup. Yep, tell us a little bit more about that.
Chris Paul got in. At first he was third in the West with like 1 million votes or whatever behind Tracy McGrady, but he came up to lead and beat Tracy McGrady with 2 million votes. What else? Dwight Howard broke a record with 3 million votes.
For real?
First time ever. 3 million votes to get in. So
I know they marketed Chris Paul good too though. Everywhere you went they'll say vote for CP3.
Yeah, but D Howard,
yeah, he got it. He a beast.
But CP doing his thing though. You know CP always do his thing. What else? AI got in.
He's starting?
No.
But he's a reserve?
Yeah.
Well, hey, his time is kind of almost up, so at least he got the reserve.
Who else? Shaq.
Reserve?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say he washed up too. He washed up too.
Yeah. What else? Who else? Like T-Mac. I don't know why. To be honest, I don't think T-Mac should have got in. T-Mac, he been hurt the whole year.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe they're just looking at and what he's done so far.
Yeah.
So who are all the starters for the Western and the Eastern Conference?
The West, we got Kobe. There's nothing to say about that.
Duh.
Chris Paul. Who else? Amari Stoudemire, I think. On the East, we got Dwight Howard. We got we got Tim Duncan in the West. Yao Ming, and the head coach is Phil Jackson. Which you can't.
Lakers, Bulls, championships. Hey.
Yeah, they got the best record in the NBA. So, East is AI, started D Wade, LeBron, Dwight Howard, and Kevin Garnett.
Oh, they got it.
The East got a squad.
Hey, but you know what though? We got it too.
Right.
We got it too.
Yeah. I hope the Hornets do something though.
Yeah.
Just in general.
In general.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Why do we win like big games but we can't seem to win the people who are worst in the league?
The Hornets are just like the Saints. They always beat the good teams, lose to the sad teams. The reason why is because they underestimate them. They underestimate the sad teams. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into a game thinking that way, you're going to get beat.
I wouldn't so much say Hornets are much like Saints because Saints are a little worse than the Hornets.
No, I'm just saying like as far as like
beating teams. Yeah.
Their mentality is the same, but as far as like winning percentage, they way on a different level than the Saints.
And the Saints have disappointed a lot of people this season.
Oh, yes.
And Deuce's contract is up, right?
Right.
So what's going to go on? What do you think is going to happen with him?
Well, I think to be honest, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I think the Saints are really going to cut Deuce because Deuce is scheduled to make $7 million next year.
So he actually wants to be here in New Orleans with the Saints.
He wants to because he stays in Mississippi, which is a high road away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He has family and relatives, and I mean he grew up watching the Saints. So I mean, that's his team.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, I think another reason why we should keep Deuce is his community work.
He does a lot. I saw them in Target over the Christmas break.
He does a lot of community work.
Kids.
He does a lot, which in
it's good.
Community in New Orleans, we definitely need that.
Exactly.
Another person I'd like to talk about is also that the Saints are thinking about cutting is Mike McKenzie.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Mike McKenzie just is like in the same situation as Deuce, coming off of 2 knee surgeries. But yeah, he's coming off of 2 injuries, and he's looking at like $5 to $6 million next year against the cap.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think Mike is gone. I don't want to say it, but I think Mike is gone.
But you know what? He isn't enough to keep player in community stuff. He's done a lot of community things as well.
Him and Deuce are very, very helpful.
Not only do we need them on the field, we need them in the community.
Right.
We need people like that. What about the new defensive coach that's coming in?
Oh, I'm telling you now. I'm gonna tell you all the fans, all the Saints fans. This guy is gonna bring the most intensity to the defense that y'all have ever seen.
Yes. I think we need that. Praise the Lord, right?
And I know y'all, y'all been waiting for this, but don't get y'all hopes up though.
Okay.
You know why?
Calm down then.
Because the Saints always do reverse. When we have a defense, we don't have no offense. When we have an offense, we don't have a defense. So we always
go right, they go left.
We're always flip flop. So, but you know, they did it. We did an interview with him, and he was like, you know, I see the offense as being number one, and I think that, you know, defensively, you know, we need to put, you know, more pressure on quarterbacks. And what he was saying was, instead of doing like all the defensive coordinators do, they just take, you know, the team that they have and just roll with it. What he was saying is that if the players are not playing to the expectations, no matter how much we're paying them, they're going to sit down. They're going to get on the bench. And we're going to place players that in the back waiting for this, you know, to get in.
We're going to put them
and going to shine. You know, they're going to, you know, want they shine. So, you know, I think that's a good thing. I think, you know, the mentality is good. Sean Payton is really, Sean Payton actually gave up $150,000 out of his contract to give to him.
Really?
Yeah, to sign him.
Well, they need it. I think it's worth it. I think
right.
I think he'll get that money back on the
But remember this: it's not just the defensive coach. The defensive coach doesn't hop on the field and play the game. You know what I'm saying? Right. He just makes his schemes up, adds players, does this, you know, bam, bam, bam. But it's the players.
So what do you think it was in last season? Do you think it was the coach, the players, or a combination of the two?
Combination of the two, to be honest. The coach, I mean, if you're a big Saints fan, you watch the games, you can really see that they don't blitz. They don't blitz a lot, and you have to blitz to get pressure. If you don't get no pressure on the quarterback, then the cornerbacks are gonna look as sucky as the Saints cornerbacks do. You know what I'm saying? But if you have pressure, then you know you force the quarterback to make mistakes and things of that nature. So you definitely need to do that. The players, as far as the players, I don't know, like, you know, I involve myself around them because, you know, I work, you know, at Fox or whatever. But, you know, like in the locker room and things, it's just, there's no, like, intensity from them at all. Like, you know, you could just see them, like, you know, they're just players. They go do a game and, okay, who cares if we win or lose, you know, I'm still
so the emotion's not there like it should be.
Right, like, now if you switch
it. We need the emotion.
But look, if you switch it over to the Hornets locker room, the Hornets are always hyped. Always hype. Chris Paul's always getting them rowdy, you know, things like that. So, and then that's why they so successful. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, on the note of football, you know, we got the big Super Bowl game coming up Sunday night, right? Next Sunday. Next Sunday. We know Arizona is going to be in. Right. First time the Cardinals. They're first time ever. What is it? 5 of the teams that haven't ever made it to the Super Bowl. I
wonder who's one of those.
Okay, here. And this Sunday. Who's playing?
Arizona and Pittsburgh.
No, this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday?
Yeah.
Nobody.
So wait, they have
That's it. There's the Super Bowl. It's next week.
Oh, so nobody.
So what they do is they give them a week off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to recuperate and, you know, heal their injuries and stuff of that. And then next week they play the game. The Super Bowl's in Tampa.
Okay.
And I think it starts.
I knew that. I didn't know they were
I think it starts at like 7 o'clock or whatever.
I know Rihanna's performing. Hey, that's all about I know.
That's what's up.
So who do you think is gonna win?
To me, I would go with Arizona.
The underdog,
right?
Or?
Because I like to see different people winning. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh won 3 years ago. You know, it's time to give somebody else a chance to win. You know, they well deserved it. You know, I mean, their record in their division wasn't all that, and they had a slump at the end of the season, but. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm rocking with Arizona on the Super Bowl.
I bet you Snoop Dogg wants the Steelers to win. I know that Snoop Dogg is a fan of the Steelers.
Right.
So, hey, I didn't know he's rooting for the Steelers.
He'll be there.
Yep. So, what time is the game start again next Sunday?
I think 6 or 7. One of the two. Yeah.
We'll look it up for you and I'll let you know. This is next Sunday, so I have time to tell you.
Right.